Well, good morning, people. It's a bit windy here today, so I'll try and keep out of the wind. Hopefully the sound's all right. This is part of a challenge, Go Live or Go Home, that is being done by some mentors in the industry group on Live that I'm on. And this is about why I turned to the internet and what was my line in the sand moment. Basically, as you can see from my caption, it's was it a midlife crisis or was it more than that? Anyway, basically the way it was going was I was reaching the age of 50 and I started reflecting on where I'd been, what I was doing and where I was going, and started realising that over the last 20 odd years nothing really had changed. If anything, I was getting worse. I was starting to get to retirement and I needed to do something quick, otherwise retirement wasn't going to be much fun, there was not going to be much money, and I was never going to have anything to show for all the years that I've been working. Anyway, I started looking at alternatives and I realised that my body, due to all the work that I've been doing for all the years, all the physical hard work and labour that I've been doing, my body wasn't coping, and I had injuries, I had illnesses, and I was unable to do a lot of the stuff that I had the experience and I had the qualifications to do in the building industry and in logistics, truck driving, all that sort of stuff. So there wasn't much option of finding an alternative job or another job to work as well as the job I'm currently doing, which is physically not demanding, but mentally it is very demanding. So that was an option, that it wasn't an option really, basically. Started looking at alternatives, and something drew me to online. Previous to that, I had a little experience with the online or computers, a little bit of work. I knew how to do Facebook, that was about it, a little bit of Facebook. Never heard of Instagram or any of those sorts of things, didn't have an account, still haven't had a lot to do with it. Anyway, so I started following people that had lives and were doing stuff, and they were enjoying their lives and making good income out of it, and I thought, well, if they can do it, why can't I do it? So I started following. I spent probably 6 months, 12 months following a lot of different people, watching what they did, trying to work out whether it was something I could do, and I worked out that, yeah, if they could do it, why couldn't I do it? So I started looking for something that I could really be passionate about, and I discovered the health and wellness side of it, industry, because being 50, I had some illnesses, I had some health and fitness problems, and some of the things that I found online could help me as well as become a business. So I thought of looking for a sideline, a side hustle, and I found the first one I found was not bad. I've been using this health vitamin supplements for a couple of years now, but it was never going to be a business. It was never going to be a good money maker. It helped me personally, and I haven't stopped bothered with trying to sell it to people because well, it's never going to make a lot of money anyway. So I started looking for other alternatives, and then I discovered the industry that I'm currently in, and again, it's a health and wellness, but it's more than that. And one of the things that I found over the time that I was learning was the mindset, and I really wasn't into mindset and thinking I had a problem. Well, obviously I did have a problem, and a lot of people say that it's 70-80% of the work that you do is mindset and working on your own attitudes. And in the last 12 months that I've been working with this platform, this training platform, I have found that my mindset has changed massively. It's been bloody hard, trying to change complete careers, learn things that I had no idea about before. But the massive improvement has been shown by people that I know that a long way away, like overseas, that I don't physically see, that I speak to via Facebook or Messenger occasionally, maybe a phone call occasionally. They've noticed the difference in my mindset and my attitude and how positive I am, coming from a very toxic and negative health industry that I work in, that change has been a massive, just absolutely massive. And if nothing else, that alone has been worth finding the group, the community, the industry and everything like that. So it's been a big change in my thought process. It's been a big change in watching what I do and how I act. It's still hard because I'm still working in the negative surroundings, and the people have said before, the medical industry, health industry is just such a toxic and negative place to be. And I know plenty of nurses that say the same thing, and a lot of them are on here, and it is. And trying to build up your keep positive when you're around that constantly just makes it so much harder. But, you know, going from that to reading books. I spend a lot of time doing audio books and podcasts because I spend a lot of time driving, doing jobs that I can do with switch my brain off basically. That I can listen to podcasts when I do that, so that's one thing I do a lot of. And just trying to learn all the different things that go into creating an online business. And I haven't had any financial success from it yet, but I think it's a hell of a long way to go. I've got a long road ahead of me, but the improvements and what I can see in the future is going to be very bright. It means I'm going to have a retirement. It means that I'm going to have a future. It means that I'm not going to have all of the financial stresses and other stresses that come with spending half my life, or more than half my life, working. You know, working from Monday to Friday. You get a bit of time on the weekends, and that's about it. You know, you can't do anything on during the week because you're either at work, or you're going to work, or you're going from work. By the time you get home, you're buggered. And especially in a mentally draining job, you just can't be bothered doing stuff. And even doing this sort of stuff at night, it's very difficult. But I find myself looking forward to getting online at night and seeing what people are doing and doing the work, listening to the audio books, being involved in the live trainings and things like that. By the way, that's not me shaking, that's actually the wind blowing me. I probably am shaking a little bit anyway, but anyway, so yeah, it's been a massive change in my career path, but it's all going to be positive, and I can only look forward to getting better at doing this, which is one of the bigger hard things that I've had to cope with, getting away from the procrastination to doing this, just getting on with it and doing it, and not even thinking about it, just do it. Thanks to Steve for starting this thing, because it's taken me way out of my comfort zone. Anyway, I better get myself to work. Hope you all had a good day.